Hello! In this video, we're going to be going over Aura, an Unreal Engine game dev assistant which is capable of generating blueprints, 3D assets, 2D images, and a lot more. It can help you debug and also edit your blueprints. So using Aura, I was able to make it generate a 3D model of this turret, and I also made it code the logic for this turret. So it should shoot 10 bullets at me, and then after it shot 10 bullets, it will take a 3-second break, and then it will shoot 10 more bullets. And the cycle will go on and on. I will cover how I set this up later on in the video though. Aura has two modes, Agent and Ask. In Agent mode, Aura can take action on your project, creating files, editing parts of your project, and generating blueprints, models, and all of that stuff. Let's test out Agent mode first. So I'm in this default Unreal Engine project with a third-person character, and I'm going to test Aura by making it generate me a simple blueprint of a Launchpad. Also with Aura, you can choose the AI model that it's using. So there are loads of different AI models. There's Google's Gemini, there's OpenAI's ChatGPT, and there's Anthropic. So I'm just going to use Anthropic Sonnet 4.5. And let's make it generate a jump pad blueprint. Okay, so it's generated my blueprint for me. It's basically given me an explanation of what it has done. The event graph implements the following logic. So overlap detection, character detection, it basically checks when my character overlaps a box, and if it does, it will launch my character. And if I want, I can review this code. So I'm just going to go review. I can go over to the event graph, and this is going to basically let me see everything is added. Everything in green it has added, everything in red it has removed. So it removed this, and it has made it so on component begin overlap, it will cast to a character. It then seems to have a launch angle. It gets the forward vector of this, and then it gets the launch velocity. It multiplies these two values together, and that is going to be where it launches my character. I'm going to just go keep current changes. I'm happy with that. And let's just drag this blueprint into our level. So we have the jump pad. It does seem to be missing a mesh though. I can't see anything. So let me just add that for it. Okay, when I added the cylinder mesh, it did have the correct scale. I did do this before and it seemed to work, but for some reason it seemed to have not generated the mesh that time. But we can test the code. I also think I am going to just make the box a bit thinner. And let's drag this in. And if I play my game, okay, I have my Launchpad. So it seemed to do a decent job of that. Or it can also do some other things. So it can generate models. I'm going to open a new chat and I'm going to ask it to create me a 3D model of a futuristic Launchpad. Okay, so we'll see how it does with that. Aura can also run up to like 4 windows at a time. That's what they said it can do. So I'm gonna, in another window, have another task. So Aura can also use reference images to create 3D models. So I'm going to just attach this 3D model of a axe that I generated. Okay, so I've attached it. It's this magical axe image. Let me just show an image of it on the screen. Okay, so this is how it looks. And I'm going to ask Aura to generate me a 3D model of it. Okay, looks like it's created my futuristic Launchpad. Let's check it out. Okay, so this is the futuristic Launchpad that it generated for me. I think that's not too bad. It also seems to have generated my magical axe. Okay, that is pretty accurate. If you do zoom a bit closer, you can see that some parts don't really line up that correctly. But from afar, that pretty much looks like my axe. But when you zoom in, it does become a lot more noticeable that some things do look slightly out of place, like around here. So maybe this would be good if you wanted to prototype some assets and you were just in the prototyping phase. Okay, I can also use Aura to help design my level. So I kind of want to change the lighting of my level so it looks a bit more futuristic and sci-fi. So I'm going to open a new chat and I'm going to give it this prompt. I'm also just going to remove my axe image. Okay, let's see how it does. Okay, so it seems to have set up the code to make my level look like a cyberpunk level. It's just asked me if I can run this, so I'm just going to select this. So auto execute this, and I'm going to go accept and run. Okay, so it's finished, and it has let me know all of the changes it has done to make my level look like this prompt. So it has changed the directional light, it's added some neon lights. Let's check it out. Okay, I do think it does look a bit more cyberpunky, although I do think the lights are very bright. So let me just adjust them. Okay, so I just adjusted the lights, and I think this has helped make the atmosphere look a bit more cyberpunky. Okay, nice. Aura also has this Ask mode. So in this mode, it can analyze your project and give unique answers based on your project. So in this project, we created a Launchpad blueprint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this Launchpad blueprint here. I can do that by dragging and dropping it here. This will give it more context, although Aura will already basically know everything inside your project. So I've asked it, how high in the air does this blueprint launch the character? Okay, so it's taking the values that I have inside of my jump pad blueprint. So in the jump pad blueprint, I think it has a variable called launch angle, which is 90 degrees, and it has a launch velocity of 1,500. It's done some maths, and it basically calculates that it roughly launches the player around 11.5 meters up in the air. So this is good. So we can use this mode if you want to understand context around your project, or if you need help with something, you could ask it directly in the Ask mode, and Aura should be able to help you with that. Finally, I want to test Aura in a project of mine. So I have this top-down shooter game where my player character has to fight waves of different enemies. A full series on how I made this game from complete scratch will be coming exclusively to my website as part of my Create Your First 5 Games course. And I'm going to add Aura to this project. As you can see, I have these two simple enemies, but I'm going to see if Aura can generate me a simple turret which will shoot projectiles that I've already made at my player character. And this turret should rotate to face the direction of my player and then shoot projectiles at them. The projectile that I wanted to shoot at the player is this enemy projectile, which I have already made. So I'm just going to drag this in so it has context of what this is, and then I'm going to prompt it. Okay, so I've asked Aura to generate a blueprint of a turret, which should always try and face the player character. The turret should shoot one projectile at the player every 0.2 seconds, and once the turret has shot 10 bullets at the player, it should have a 3-second cooldown. Okay, so this has created the code for it. I'm actually just going to trust Aura, I'm not going to review it, and I'm going to see what it comes up with. Okay, so it seems to have an error, spawn actor none. So it seems to not know what I was trying to spawn, but that's simple. I'm just going to type in my enemy projectile. Let's compile this, and that works. It also seems I don't have a mesh for the turret. I actually am going to ask Aura to give my turret a mesh. Okay, so I've just asked it to give the turret blueprint a mesh so that I can see it. Okay, so this is the model of the turret. Not bad. But the real question is, does it work? And I can't seem to see it in here. Strange. But let me drag it in. I don't know why I can't see it. May just be a general Unreal Engine error. And let's play our game. Okay, the turret does seem to be following me, but it does not seem to be spawning the projectile. Okay, I'm just going to close and reopen my project because It says the static mesh is here, but I can't see it. Unless it's just not visible for some reason. Okay, so I can see the mesh. I also just moved the projectile spawn point in front of the turret, because when it was spawning, I think it was kind of spawning inside of it. And then for some reason, this must be a bug with Unreal Engine, I just deleted and then re-added this, and then the projectile spawned, because for some reason, before when it was spawning, it was very big, even though all of the code was exactly the same as how I spawn it in my other enemy. So I did a bit of tinkering, I won't lie, but it has generated the majority of the code for this turret. So it shoots 10 bullets, then I'll take a 3-second break, then I'll shoot 10 bullets again, and this follows me. So I think you may need to do a bit of debugging and checking, but this was able to pretty successfully generate me this turret. Okay, so that's Aura. Overall, I think it's a good tool, although there are a few areas where I think it could be improved, specifically the blueprint generation. For example, the jump pad it generated was much larger than the jump pad mesh, and it struggled with creating the projectile that I asked it to use in my turret blueprint. Also, just a note, since this is a video and you can't see everything, I felt like the blueprint generation did take quite a while to load sometimes. That said, this is in early access, and I'm sure the team will continue improving it over time. They seem really invested in making sure they're making a good product. Huge shout out to the Aura team for giving me early access and allowing me to test the tool. They've also given me 1 month of Aura for free to give away. If you want to try it out, you can sign up using my link in the description, and when it's ready, they will give you that month. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Also check out my Unreal Engine courses if you want to learn how to make games in Unreal Engine. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.